today's topic is t-shirt knit fabric. This fabric is interlock fabric. So from inside also same weave, same knit, and outside also same knit. So this is called interlock fabric. And this is crew neck raglan t-shirt. These are the raglan and this is called crew neck. While measuring, very important point to measure is the neck stretch. If neck stretch, minimum neck stretch is there in every, it's a standard, international standard for kids and for ladies. Okay, for ladies it is 32 centimeter half. It is 32 centimeter. It should stretch 32 centimeter. Okay, and for kids it is 28 centimeter minimum. If any styles is not meeting with that requirement, expect there is no tolerance in that. Minus no tolerance, plus is okay. So how we have to measure? We have to hold like this and pull like this. So this is stretching till 35. So this is okay. Okay, so this is 35. So this is okay. So minimum is 32. If some styles are just 30, no, reject. Factory sometimes attaching tape is with tight stitch. Okay, no stretchability. They are this binding. We get this problem when binding is with the tape, decoration tape. It doesn't allow that fabric this place to stretch. But for that we have to tell buyer as well as factory how to improve. So for t-shirt, then we have to make it neck width slightly wider, neck drop wider, and back neck drop slightly longer. Okay, to meet that minimum neck stretch. So because this is going to wear it from neck, so this is very important. Any knitted style, any style which has boundary, while wearing it gets stuck. So this point always remember. So again we have to measure from HPS. So HPS is this, not this. Okay, because this is the seam and this is the neck band. So here straight. So this is 20. Some customer they ask you like this, but normally do it straight and whatever is coming 22 and a half. Okay. Then HPS length back. So this is 22 and a half, 22 quarter, and this is front is bigger than the back. This is 22 3/4, so half an inch longer to avoid the center front hiking. And then we can check the chest. Okay, so chest is 1 inch below, 15 and a half. Waist here we can measure 13 and a half. Is 15 quarter, so there is no shape actually. Chest and waist is same, and sweep is 15 and half. So it is almost a straight t-shirt. We can do the neck width. Neck width again we have to measure from seam to seam. So this is seam to seam. Okay, and then we can measure the front neck drop or back neck drop. This is HPS and HPS to seam. So you can see like this. See? So always front neck drop from HPS to neck seam, not at edge. Sometimes buyer take at edge, but then back neck drop also we have to measure on edge. So but better way is to measure like this. So this is 3 and a half, and back neck drop you can see like this, and then So this is from so this is HPS. So this is 1 inch. So this is also till seam 1 inch. Okay. And then you can see the neck rib height 3 by 4. Now we can see the raglan. So raglan we can measure it straight. So because this is a flat, so we can measure straight. And front raglan till seam 8 inch. And remember, normal circumstances when there is a t-shirt back with back neck drop, back raglan will be longer than the front. So you can see back, that is 8. So this is 9 inch. Okay. Now this is the new measurement. Raglan seam placement at neck. Front raglan seam placement at neck. So you can half. So same thing, we have to measure back also. Back raglan seam placement. This is 5/4. Okay, now we can measure across front. So across front 5 inch down from HPS. So this is 5. So after this is 11 across front. Because this is a very important spec to measure. Otherwise, if this is less, then it will be tight. Okay. And then same for back also we have to measure 5 inch below. So this is 5 and this is 10.5. We can measure the sleeve length from neck seam. So this all measurements from neck seam. Okay. And after this okay, for raglan armhole drop is also an important point, because if it is too short, then it will be going very high on armpit and will not be comfortable. So this is right now 7 and 3/4. So for knits it is okay, because knits gets elongate when wearing. But for woven 7.5 for Missy is not okay. So that is actually at least 9 inch or 9.5 inch, right? 1/4 of chest divided by 4, right? This is called muscle, bicep and upper arm. Muscle, bicep and upper arm. This is width, so this is at armhole 6/4. And cuff opening width, sleeve opening width and cuff opening width. So this is 6. We should measure this sleeve cap width for raglan, and for this Missy is from 2. We have to see like this and then like this. So this is 5 3/4. So this is less, but since this is knit fabric, it gets elongate well wearing. Okay. Now come to back. For back length, we measured from HPS. Now it is also important to measure from center back neck seam. So this is 21.5. Okay. So shirt tail is missing, so we can measure shirt tail. So this is front shirt tail. This point to this point, 1 3/4. Basically like this, and then like this. So 1 3/4. Okay. So back also we have to measure same way. So back one is smaller than the front. Okay. So this is 1/4, half an inch smaller to avoid hiking. But all the seams, these are the cover seams, deco seams. We call it 4-thread deco stitch. Okay. So these are the seams, has to be even all around. SPI, sometimes loose joint stitch not acceptable. So same we have to measure, see this double needle has to be straight and no waviness. Okay, and no needle marks. Needle marks comes even if the needle is not right. So this shape is nice. This this is nice. You can see the top stitching is straight, even. So then we have to turn like this, and then look at all the inside. Since this is there is a raw edges here, so we have to see sometimes this auto cut machine is not used, then they trim by hand. So when they trim by hand, there will be uneven, so we will not accept in production as well as in sampling. Any sample has to have like this, okay, neat and clean inside also. So they leave that uneven seam along, so that is not acceptable. So then we turn inside out, okay, to check everything. So from front we have to see all neck overlock is nicely done, tape is even all around, no dropping, no raw edges, okay, here, and all side seams straight and secured evenly, both side seam, back seam. And so now we have to see if there is a shading, okay, and we have to, for knits, we have to check all the seams at seams. Sometimes it get cut to needle holes, and there will be holes after some time if the needle is not right. So we have to check like this. All the seams has to be checked like this, everywhere, to avoid any holes in the sample. Okay. So these are the side seams, very important. And while checking in front of the light, you can check if there is hole or any needle holes or. Right now you can see this garment looks small, but this interlock fabric, it gets stretched when wearing. So based on the fabric, we keep the chest and waist and hip measurement. For single jersey, yes, if we keep this, single jersey will not stretch as this interlock fabric stretch. Okay, so there we have to keep wider. So blocks are different. For single jersey, we have to use separate block, just maybe in that 34 inch, okay, but here 31 inch, and this is interlock fabric. Then we have a rib fabric, 1 by 1 rib, 2 by 2 rib, 3 by 3 rib. So when 3 by 3 rib will be more stretching, okay. 1 by 1 rib is 1 and 1 ulta, 1 seedha, 1 straight and 1 opposite side. So 2 by 2 means straight and 2 opposite. So accordingly 4 by 4. So that and waffle fabric, they get stretched too much. So their blocks are totally different. When you see the blocks pattern of rib, it will be like very small and armhole shape and very less curve. But when they're wearing, it's fitting well. So now you can see the interlock fabric and the fitting on the model.